Welcome in, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's had a good Tuesday so far. We're going to be doing some geometry. We're going to be doing some special right triangles and trig tonight. So if you know anybody that's struggling with the trig part, special right triangles, share this live with them. Double tap. Hello, hello. Welcome in, you guys. How's everybody feeling? Thank you for the double tap. Thank you, you guys. I see see the hearts coming in. All right, we're going to get started. I'm good, and you? Doing wonderful. I cannot complain, Leslie. Thank you. All right, so let's get started. It says, find the value of x. All right, so before we get started, we have to understand what a 45-45 triangle does, okay? I just got off of work. I want to refresh my memory on geometry. Perfect. All right. Well, you in the right place. So good. I hope your work day went cool. I hope it wasn't too hectic. All right. So, in a 45-45, the sides are always the same, okay? So the legs are always the same. So this is x, this has to be x. Now, the hypotenuse, this is called the hypotenuse, you guys. The hypotenuse is the side that's opposite of the right angle, okay? That's the longest side of the triangle. Its formula is x square root 2, okay? Bye. I have geometry test on Thursday. Okay, Ari. Good luck. Yep, you hopped on right on time. That's right. Okay, so yes, Nelly, I love it. Get that GED. Yes. But this, Nelly, I don't believe this is on the GED. This is not on the GED. I got an 87 on my GED test. I got an 87 on my geometry. Congrats! Molly, congratulations. Izzy said I just had a test on this and I got a 90. I love it, Izzy. Congratulations. Congrats, you guys. I'm glad you guys are getting it. So, if this is 7, how much does this side have to be? Put it in the chat. Let me see your answers. And thank you, Ari, for going back and forth in the chat, congratulating our wins. I love it, you guys. 7. Val said 7. 7. Okay, good. So if this side is 7, this side has to be 7. So what does our x have to equal then? See, if we have 7, 7, then our x has to equal 7 square root 2. Okay, so let's talk about it, because remember, x can be any number. So if I said this was 5 here, right? That means this is 5, and I'm replacing this x with 5, but it's x times square root 2. So you have to so that's why this is 7 square root 2. Give me a thumbs up or a happy face if you understand what I'm saying. Give me a sad face if you don't get it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the share, Sarah. Thank you. Jordy, could you write the expression? Jody said, can I write the expression? Can you write the expression out? So my geometry kids struggled with this so bad. I don't know how I can make it any more sense. Yeah, I know. My geometry kids used to struggle with this as well. And then I was trying to explain it to them as I started doing color coding as well. Okay, this This is all going to be the same number. Like I tried any and everything, okay? And some of them got it. It's like some, majority got it when I started doing. This has to be the same number here. So if this is a 7, 7, 7. I just did warm-ups. Okay, so if I have a 5 here, what does this have to be? 5, 5. And then it started slowly. So it's been like 9 years since I've done geometry, laughing out loud. I love it, Jody. Hello. Oh, hello. I am new here. I'm getting my high school diploma. I am going geometry as well. It's hard. Yes. Welcome in. Hello. All right, so let's look at this one. So Jody said, write the equation. There's really no equation to write out because remember, when we have an X, it could be any number. So if they tell us that this number is a number, they all have to be the same. So let's look at this one, you guys. Okay, this side is 3 square root 2. So what does this side have to be? Can I see it in the chat? What does this side have to be? If this is 3 square root 2, what does this side have to be? Equilateral is also 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 square root 2. Yes, the same. That's what I want to see. They are the same. So this is 3 square root 2. Now, remember, that means that this side is 3 square root 2. This side is 3 square root 2. So what do I have to attach here? Hi, dear. Thanks for teaching. It helps for parents. It helps for parents, help kids in studies. Yes. Thank you, Ali. Yes. That's why I try to jump on. Really, I just love to teach. And I think God has really blessed me with explaining math. I really feel like he has blessed me with that. And so I love to share it. I love to help people. So so I want to really break this down, you guys. Remember, we have an X here. Our X is this 3 square root 2. But you always have to attach, when this is the hypotenuse, you have to attach a square root 2. So many of my students say, oh, well, it already has a square root 2. Yes, it does already have a square root 2. But remember, this is the X. This is the number that we just put there, and we attach it to another square root 2. Thank you, Janet, for the rose. Thank you so much, hon. So any questions on this part? Why we're doing square root 2? Thank you, Arja, for the rose. Thank you. Erica said, how did I ever pass math? I know, right? Looking like crazy right now, huh? Thank you, Janet. Yes. All right, so no questions. I don't see any questions coming up. So now we have to simplify this. Anna, please do pre-calc. I have a test tomorrow. Oh, Anna, I'm not sure if I can do it by tomorrow. What do you have a test on? What are you guys covering? The angles inside our right triangle is always 180. Yes, this is true. All triangles add up to 180. So if this is 45, this also has to be a 45-degree angle. And since both of these base angles are the same, then these legs are also the same. So let's simplify this, right? There's multiple ways on how you could simplify this. We could do 3 times. Now, remember, 2 times 2, because they're underneath the square root, is going to be square root 4. Well, the square root of 4 is 2. So 3 times 2 gives us 6. And this is our simplified answer. X equals 6. Okay. So remember, you can only square root when you square rooting numbers, timesing them, you only do like 2 times 2. This square root 2 cannot go to the 3. You can only multiply things underneath the square root. Good. I'm glad you get it now. Okay, good. I'm glad you're here. What are you guys doing in your geometry class, love? All right, so let's go to this one. So we have 5 square root 2. Okay. What does this side have to be here? 5 square root 2. Okay. And then 5 square root 2 times 2 square root 2. Ooh, is it? Okay, so here we have 5 square root 2. Remember, these are the same legs. So this has to be 5 square root 2. Okay. Now this is the opposite of the right angle. So this is our hypotenuse. So when we look at our formula, we have to, whatever leg they give us, we have to attach a square root 2 to it. So we're going to do 5 square root 2 times another square root 2. Because this has to be the same. Okay. It's about polynomial inequalities and rates of change and those odd and even or neither ones. Okay. Oh, love. Anna, I'm probably not going to get to it tonight, but I most definitely will put that on the list to do because you know it's going to show up on your final. So polynomial inequalities. I most definitely will put that on the to-do list, okay? Anna said, I'm cooked. Oh, no, Anna. Hopefully you can do a retake. Thank you so much, Raheem, for the rose. All right, so what do you guys get here? How did you guys get this answer when you simplify it? Can I see it in the chat? Thank you, Raheem, so much for the roses. Thank you, Lily, for the rose. Oh, good. Okay, so I'll try to do a live, if not tomorrow, in the next couple of days for you. 10 and 10, 10. Good. Wonderful. So let's break this down again. 5 times the square root. 2 times 2 is 4. But the square root of 4 is 2. And 5 times 2 gives us 10. And that's how we end up with 10. Good. Oh, Kathy, I have a test tomorrow on polynomial functions as well. Yes. Okay. Well, good luck to all my test takers tomorrow. Don't get discouraged if you don't get the score you want. Just ask your teacher for a retake if they allow that, right? You might just need a little bit more time. Okay, so 10 CBS. The hypotenuse is, somebody said, Evelyn said, 10 CS, the hypotenuse is 2 times bigger than the shorter leg. The hypotenuse is 2 times bigger. Oh, Evelyn, that's when you have a 30, 60, 90. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful if you're doing 45, 45 versus 30, 60, 90 triangle, okay? Which we're going to get to. So we're going to do here for tonight, you guys, just want to show everybody. We're going to do 30, 60, 90, couple of those. And then we're going to get into solving right triangles. So we're going to use our trig. We're going to use everything we learned on how to find each missing side, okay? That's what we're doing tonight. All right, so it says find the value of x. All right. Now, you have to notice they didn't give us any angles here. But they did tell us that this leg and this leg were 25. So what type of triangle are we dealing with? Are we dealing with the 30, 60, 90? Or a 45, 45, 90? Let me see it in the chat. Which one are we dealing with? 30, 60, 90, 45, 45, 90. Good. Evelyn said 45, 45, 90. Yes, you guys. Jazz, I see the 45. KJ. Wonderful, you guys. Yes. So now that we know that, I'm going to draw it again because you always want to just mind dump this to make sure you don't forget. This is x. This is x, right? This is x square root 2. Highlight it if you have to. These all have to be the same. So by us knowing that, right, if this is 25, 25, that means this side has to equal, I'm replacing this with 25, and then I have to attach the square root 2 to it. Good, Sarah. Wonderful. Good. Yes, and that's our beautiful answer. All right, let's go to number 2. Let me see the answer in the chat for number 2. We have 1818. They're asking you, what is the value of x? Okay, Heart said, I'm so confused. Okay, so Heart, so basically, if they tell you that, if you see this legs are the same, right? So on this one, good, Noel, 18 square root 2. So 18, these are the same. The side that's opposite of the right angle has to be whatever number they give you, and you just attach a square root to it. So in this case, they give us 18. So we're going to do 18 square root 2, because this is the formula for special right triangles. Does the Pythagorean theorem work? Yes, it does. The Pythagorean theorem does work. And so if you see it that way, do you guys want to do it? I'll show you that way. Let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. Okay, so in the Pythagorean theorem, we need to know the A, B, and the C, right? You learn this before you get to this section. Thank you so much for the rose, Rocco. So I probably murdered your name. I'm sorry, but thank you. I really appreciate it. So we have 18 squared plus 18 squared, okay? Now we're trying to find the C squared, but you're like, wait. How you know there was 18 here, and you just put C here? How in the world? Well, in the Pythagorean theorem, they say that this is the hypotenuse leg, right? The hypotenuse leg is always equal to the C in the Pythagorean theorem. So the other legs are A and B, and you could choose whatever leg you want it to be. Usually it's the smallest leg, that's the A, but since these are the same, we put this is the A, this is the B, okay? So now we can do the math. 18 squared, we're going to take out our calculator because ain't nobody got time for that. So 18 squared is 324, okay, plus 324. Now, again, that's equal to C squared. So 324 double is going to give us 648 equals to C squared. Now, you're like, okay, this don't look nothing like this. Well, we're not quite done solving it. Does anybody remember how can we get rid of a square? Good, Chicken. Chicken Little, I'm glad you found it. Square root. Yes, you guys. Beautiful. So we're going to square root both sides. So we're going to get C equals. Now, this is the tricky part, right? Because it's like, well, what's the square root of this number? If we put it in the calculator, right? If we put this in, 648, it gives me a decimal. It does not give me this, which a lot of students can't. It's like, man, because some teachers don't allow this. They want it exactly like this, right? So if we know that this is the answer, right? Let's talk about it. That means if the 18's on the outside, most likely I had to do 18 times 18. There had to be 2 18's, because if you understand what a square root does, it pulls out a pair. So, and then it should have been times 2. So let's check that. So if we do 18 times 18 and then times 2, we'll get 648, which was right here. So remember, when you take the square root, you're looking for a pair to come out. So that's why it's 18 square root. This doesn't have a pair, so it must stay inside the house. Can't go outside the house because it doesn't have somebody to protect it with it. Thank you, Cameron, for the rose. And this right here, you could do the Pythagorean theorem, right? Get you the same answer. Or you can just know the formula for special right triangles. Yes, Luna. Yeah, Sarah said I never understood radicals. I'd rather just get a decimal. Yes, most people would just like to rely on the calculator, right, to just give us our answer. But some teachers, they want to be oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. Some teachers like, no, no, no. I don't want a decimal. I want this exact answer. So it just all depends on the teacher you get. Okay. Oh, I'm doing circumference of circles right now in geometry. Oh man, there's some people that are got to most we're out here in the Midwest, and most of the people are doing trig right now. So, huh? Okay, I'll come get them. Okay. So, oh, you guys, this always happens. As soon as I jump on live, the baby want to start crying. It's like he hears me going live and he's like, come and get me. I need to teach this lesson as well. Okay, so we have 9 square root 2, 9 square root 2, and we have an x, okay? So what do you guys think this answer is going to be? Put it in the chat. Oh, somebody said, I'm in Illinois doing sine and cosine. Yes. So that you guys with the circles are a little bit ahead of us. 18, 18. Good, you guys. Oh, 9 square root 4. I love it, Chris. Okay, so so remember, what we're really attaching here. This is our x. So we're just going to put our x here. And then we have to attach a square root 2. You're like, but your mind is trying to trick you. I already have the square root 2 there. No, this is a different square root 2. This square root 2 is a part of the formula versus this is just the x that they gave you. So now let's simplify this. 9 square root 2 times square root 2. Chris said 9 square root 4, which is perfect, Chris. But it's not all the way simplified because what is the square root of 4? Well, the square root of 4 is 2. And 9 times 2 gives us 18. And so all those who said 18, beautiful, beautiful. If you got 9 square root 4, this is the same thing as this, just not simplified down. So beautiful. Thank you, Jessica, for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, so that was just 45. Adam says special right triangles. Nice work. I also teach teacher geometry. Love it, Adam. Awesome. Yes. This always confuses a lot of students, especially when you like first break it out. They're like, what? I don't get it at all. And then, so before when I used to teach it, I used to try to just teach it because they usually have the lesson taught together, right? 45, 30, 60, 90. Then my kids were totally lost. So I said, okay, we're not going to do it like that. So what I decided was I was going to take one day just to focus on the 45, get them good at that. And then the next day, focus on the 30, 60, 90. And then the third day, mix and match. I know it's like, who got that time? But I'm telling you, my kids did so much better with each day than not. You guys, so tell me how you do it. That's what I really want to know. How do the other teachers do it? Do you split it up in days? Do you do it all in one day? Will this be on your YouTube? Yes, Rochelle, this will. Oh, Marissa said just did a test on this. Oh, thank you, Soph. You guys, I'm going to try to jump on a little bit later. Unfortunately, my baby's crying. I got to be a mama first. So if I catch you later tonight, I hope I can. If not, I will see you tomorrow for sure. Okay, you guys? Yes. Mama's life. Okay, bye, you guys.